Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
Wrong T3. What are you talking about? You downloaded her Atris's archives.
What does the machine say?
There's a holo record of Deus Ex.
We seem to have found it.
Do you know why we have called you here?
Because of what happened on Malachor 5.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
Yeah, I knowingly defy the wishes.
It is good you recognize this. It means you will understand why you must leave us. We feel that your true understanding of what happened at Malachor 5 will only happen in time, and it cannot happen here, near the battlegrounds where you fought.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
Much defiance in that one.
You were correct, Kavar. When she was here, I felt it. It was as if she was not there, more like an echo.
Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. He speaks to their passions, not their sense. The war has touched them. Many of them have found themselves in the war against the Mandalorians.
It is as I feared, and I fear that we have played into the hands of the enemy.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. She has lost herself. She is no Jedi. She walked Revan's path, but she was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. She has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let her depart. She will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with her, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let her go because we must. Where she travels, she carries her destination with her.
Malachor 5 should have been her grave. You saw it in her walk, and in the Force. It was as if she was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and she cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told her the truth. A Jedi deserved to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believed was true. There is still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years we will call her before us and explain what happened to her, and how she may be healed. Until then, she must accept her journey.
But she may never discover the truth, and she will never know why we cast her out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Those
Those Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
Andrew. Yeah, the last few moments after Churro. Now, if you find anything else, let me know. List of all the Jedi. And now I'm thinking about it, we actually missed a dialogue. You can have Atris show you your lightsaber. Get the path to get there, but is something you... They're all Jedi Masters.
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
We need their help against the Sith.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
The council took it.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that.
Not scared to build a new one if it's...
I never said you were, but whatever the reason, you should put it behind you. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete.
Okay, but we'll need some parts.
I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
And what we need?
We need a power cell, emitter matrix, lens and focusing crystal. Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable.
Okay. I think we have a lens already, and a crystal, and an emitter.
For the last time, no.
Need the matrix.
Because you're programmed to force your opponent to go first, and nothing will convince me the computer doesn't cheat. Even if I didn't have to go first and somehow I didn't suspect you of counting cards, I still wouldn't play with a trash compactor. Yeah? How many credits? Well, check it again. It can't be anything else. Just check the damn connector. I don't trust the diagnostics any more than I trust you. Because I don't like droids. They break. In the head. Well, whatever you call that thing on your head. Yeah, well, if I'm mean to you, it's because I care.
Betrayal. Machines. Her passion for such things defies me.
E3 is not having a good day.
Got a minute?
I'm a little busy here. What is it?
Won't take more than a minute.
All right, I'll work while you talk.
Look, your friend, the Jedi, you know her from way back, don't you? How much do you know about her, really?
Her? You mean the general? Yeah, during the war. If that's what you mean by way back. Can't say I know too much about her, though.
Better than anyone else on this ship. Just give me your opinion, okay? And don't laugh.
I'm trying to work here, Atten.
I was just wondering if you thought maybe she and I might...
You're being serious.
You said you wouldn't laugh.
You are being serious. Atten, she was a general. I was just a tech. Your guess is about as good as mine.
Well, what's your guess then?
I'm getting back to work.
Hey! I'm being serious here. You're laughing at me? I'll put you on the scrap heap, you walking tin can.
All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too. What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
What's going on?
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Good. Now let's get started. You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot. I'll bet. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
Okay, cool. He gets a bonus. Alright. No entry. Crafting a lightsaber. Found fixture for the energy cell, but need a emitter and a... So now we actually have to go talk to everybody. Not that all kind of the dialogue is gone. Lens fixture. That's not something we can create, is it? Like, I don't think we can just use one of... Breakdown. Enforcer. Oh, we have a couple. Like, we can't just... 8. D minus 1. Selection. Take the... we don't need this many upgrades. Dang it. For the Mark 1. Get rid of... Great. Okay. So no, we don't have... Those don't need the story. That's fine. Okay. Let's see what...
Hey, General. Are you alright?
what are you talking about?
You look like you've been standing too close to one of my shield generators.
There is text in here. Okay. Inspired by your arm.
Whoa. Claws
Maybe
out
that was-
today, aren't they? Seriously, you don't look that way from spending extra time in the fresher. I've seen other Jedi, not many but a few, who look like that. And I feel a little strange around you. A little more in control, calm, like I usually only get when I'm repairing something.
When one touches the Force, it can manifest.
Was there something you wanted me for?
Where did you pick up the remote?
That old thing? I built him when I was a kid. Been following me around for years now, despite what I've done to try and chase him off. Hey, just kidding. I'm happy to have you around.
What does it do other than follow you around?
He helps me out with repairs. I outfitted him with a cutting laser and some other tools for delicate modifications. He's also good for singeing the pants of annoying techs. I've been thinking about doing some other work on him, but I barely have time. Too busy fixing up the ship. Something else I can help you with?
What's your opinion on Telos?
If the Republic would just rein Zerka in, there'd be no problem. But as long as Zerka is allowed to undermine the Ithorians' efforts, Telos will remain dead. I can't take seeing my work being used by those bloodsuckers. But there's nothing I can do about it, so let's talk about something else. Something else I can help you with?
How'd you lose your arm?
I got tired of it. Kept dropping my hydro spanner. Figured I'd get a new one.
Curious.
If you were me, you'd probably want to joke about it too. Actually, it was a souvenir from Malachor. I was lucky I didn't lose more. But at least it gave me something to do, right? Everyone always said I was probably half machine anyway. Something else I can help you with?
What are you doing?
Just working on the ship. I'm not sure who got her up and running, but I'm amazed she's even space-worthy. Whoever made these repairs doesn't think like most mechanics. But don't worry, I'll get everything in shape.
Alright, I think I love for him. Okay. There's some They're leaving. Ask about the HK. Okay. Do you know anything about the HK in the cargo bay? And then what do we need to... were you trying to rebuild him? But that's an assassin droid. Okay, yeah, I understand you're not a combat. Alright, where'd you get it from then? Okay, I had some other questions. I might be able to upgrade your memory core. Alright, let me take a look. All done. How do you feel? Yep. Another +1 intelligence. Anything else? What do you mean I faded out for a second? Okay, that's some other question. Looks like you're in need of some routine maintenance. Buffs, hopefully. Alright, just sit still. This won't take long. That should do it. Alright, one more constitution. What are you talking about? Okay, other questions. Asked him about the HK. Did we ask him about... Can you tell me the... You give me the list of Jedi Masters again. Why'd you download? Ask. Angry. Yep. And at all. Bunch of influence, probably. Let's go through again. And how's the Ebon Hawk? Alright, good job. Glad to hear it. Okay. And that's some light side points. Awesome. Let's go talk to Atten and then we'll talk to Rhea last. We have some more parts, I think, for the HK as well. Here. Talk to Atten and then we'll talk to Rhea.
I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but it's good to see.
Let me see. Atten. Just have to wing it. Yeah, it's hard to explain. I feel at peace.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
Some questions.
Alright, what did you want to know?
Okay, nothing. Alright, must not have high enough influence. Let's go talk to Kreia.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its touch upon you. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why?
If I can't help, I will. Oh, this is a pain. All of Kreia's dialogue. Because if I can't help, I will.
Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable.
I think you're wrong.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
Yeah, I wouldn't abandon my friends.
So you may think. But it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path. Do you know why those we meet display such weakness? As I said, their lives are static, untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the Force can grow within you. You have seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings. Yet the power does not build without such struggle. Through small cruelties, greater ones are born.
I had other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
Okay, well, do you know what happened to T3?
Betrayal, and by a machine that I will not abide. Machines. Always did Revan use them to inflict his will on the galaxy, whether in war or in assassination. His passion for such tools, for things dead to the Force, defies me. He would have loved a human droid such as you, dead to the Force. A shell that would carry out his orders. It is no matter. It is a device, and now it is broken.
Okay, well, in lightsaber points lost of influence. That's
Yes.
okay.
Have you come with questions?
I want you to teach me more about the Force.
Very well. What is it that drives you?
Let's do the bond we share.
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us.
I feel like we've already kind of gone through all this, so let's teach me more about the Force.
Very well. What is it that drives you?
Do you know more about the Force form?
Very well. Of which did you wish instruction?
The Force?
Very well. What is it that drives you?
He's gonna go lightsaber forms?
The Jedi practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber combat. It is good to know them, but not to rely on them. You may have already felt the Shicho, the simplest of the forms, return to you as your skill and perceptions have returned. Others may come with time, with experience.
What about it?
A defensive technique, but effective. Use it if you do not wish to be hit, or if you are facing many opponents with blasters. With a lightsaber blade, and enough skill in deflection, it is an excellent defense against blasters, but in other situations, it merely delays the inevitable. Others may come with time, with experience.
Okay. Other questions?
Ask, and I will answer.
Do you know Atris?
I know her as much as I know any Jedi. If you have other questions, you may ask those, but on Atris, I can provide you no answers that you cannot find on your
I should ask
own.
that first before we lost it.
Ask.
Are you a Jedi or a Sith?
Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough.
Then, yeah, okay. Then what were you?
What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
I still wish you a story.
There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best. But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition, and hunger for power. There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense. I was cast down, stripped of my power, exiled. I suffered indignities and fell into darkness. Learn from me, my mistakes, and use that knowledge to become greater than I. That is all I ask of you, and that is all I desire. In you all my hopes rest for the future. For the Force.
Dang. More than that.
If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
Questions?
Ask.
Now will you tell us about Idris?
I know her as...
Questions? Know anything about the Sith who pursued?
Nothing more than there is danger.
Going then. Okay. Our influence is still kind of low with her, but that I think is all we have. Go back and tell them of this. That was quick. I guess. What about that stair? Not gonna let us travel there, right? Also, wanting us to Citadel Station. Just real quick. Let's go let the lieutenant know that we have the bounty. Let's see, we'll take T3 because it's been a bit. We're not gonna worry about leveling up just yet. Have to use the terminal. Okay, some rage cage droids apparently. I think these though.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Okay, cancel combat. Let's just spam disable.
Optimal.
That's not good. T3, you have a shock arm. Level up to take less damage. Okay. Oops. Also, still got a mining laser. What's that? Right now. Tracker's fine. Generate. Fine. Up again. Gonna have to play this close because pretty low. The fact that our disabled droid never actually disabled the droids. Great. We'll grab toughness for extra health. Okay. Cancel combat. Not the ion striker. Let's see, which one does more damage? 20 points of ion damage. 26 points of damage. Levels. 0.6. Saves. Half. This will just do 20 damage. 9. Some damage. So we do 9 to 50 right now. Bad shock arm. Up again. Jesus. I think we only have one more. You get one of these down. One more time. We're in deflector shield. Cancel combat. Or repair kits. Spam for a truck. 19, 16, 18, one more. Got it. Okay, we did it. Not a great fight, but we lives. Kinda wasn't expecting it. Chassis. Okay. That should be all for fighting. I think his speed injury is better, but good enough. Just right there. It's very close to the.
So you've returned.
Talked about the bounties.
What is it?
But they escape criminals.
I see. And where and when did you kill them?
Restoration zone.
I see. Well, you certainly earned the bounty on those two dangerous criminals. Here it is. I think you'll find the amount more than adequate. The TSF once again thanks you for your cooperation.
3,000 credit. Let's go run by the shop. Just in case. Don't think there's anything we want. Let me check. Need a glove. Blade. I don't think that's not upgradable either. Heavy blaster's really good, but it's all very expensive. Okay. I don't think there's. That's actually not bad. Also crazy expensive. Okay. Could we just return to the? No, it got rid of that button. Dock. Okay, but we got another HK park. I think we're only missing one more. Fair. Okay. Just need the droid